Hi, this is Ayers, founder of Basis for Success. In this video, what I want to show you really quick is the key to success, and it's like you never heard it before. Now, the key to success is a lot of people have different keys to success. I read a lot of books and people say, consistency is a key to success and persistent, being persistent, hard working, all these different keys to success. And I can guarantee you that we can find people in the world who have applied these keys to success and they weren't successful, right? They have never been successful with them. I could find someone who applied those keys and failed in that area. So then sometimes you have people who say the key to success, they have 3 keys to success. And to me, I don't have 3 keys to my front door. It's only 1 key and it always works, I believe. That key always works. And what is the key to success? Seriously, it's like when we think about success, it's like we're doing a lottery in a sense. Maybe this key may work for you and maybe it won't. Everyone goes through it differently, but I actually have found the real key to success. I know people say this all the time, but I've really found the real key to success. And so I'm not even going to just make this video super long and beat around the bush, but the real key to success is Mark 11:22. It says, have faith in God. That's it. And I like to say it in the Greek, because I'm trying to, get up on my Greek a little bit. It's eho pistis theos. I think that is right. So, but that is the key to success. When I was reading, I've been reading Daniel, and God led me to Daniel chapter 6. Daniel chapter 6. And as I'm reading Daniel chapter 6, we all heard the story about, Daniel being thrown in a lion's den and everything, but there's something unique about this story. So as you start to read the story, Daniel is really high in the kingdom. He's like a chief over a whole bunch of princes, and he's like over the treasury. So he's, in a sense, he's balling. He's very successful. And now if you read prior to those chapters, Daniel has been successful his whole time, every time he's been in these different kingdoms, because he's always put God at the forefront. So now he's here, he's really high in all of this, and people are getting jealous. People start hating on him. So what they do? They go tell the king, they say, hey, king, let's make a decree to you, right? No one can pray to any other god or any human anywhere, right? For just 30 days. That's it, just 30 days. They only can come to you to make a decree. They only can come to you and pray. And they knew that this was going to affect Daniel, because before that they were saying, Daniel has an excellent spirit. There's no fault in him at all. There's no fault in him. And the only way that we're going to be able to trip Daniel up is to come against the law of his God. And so that's what they did. So once they did this, it actually says, let me check this chapter. It's actually Daniel 6:10. It says, now when Daniel learned that the decree had been published, he went home to his upstairs room where the windows opened toward Jerusalem. 3 times a day he got down on his knees and prayed, giving thanks to his God, just as he had done before. So right as soon as he heard that this was published, as soon as this thing hit him, he went and gave, prayer to God. He kept doing what he always did. He didn't stop. It was nothing to it. He was like, this is what I do. This is why I'm successful. I'm going to go pray to God. And what that reminded me of is a lot of times, he was at a place in his life where everything was going smooth. And now he was in the area where he had to choose, where he could actually, he didn't even really choose. He just did what he always knew to do. But he was at an area that something hit him where now it could be his life. And a lot of times that happens to us. Everything seems good. We live in our life. We doing things. We're trying to do our business. And depression hit, or a tragedy hit, or things hit. And all of a sudden, a lot of times we run away from God. But Daniel didn't do that. Daniel ran to God. He believed in God. So he went to pray. So when he went to pray, they called him, like they did. They called him up. They got him. They sent him to the den, right? King Darius is his name. He didn't even want to send him to the den. But according to the law that he had signed, he couldn't alter it, right? He had to do what the law had said. And they made sure, the people who had came up with this law made sure that he would not be able to alter this, because they knew that he liked Daniel. So while Daniel was in the den, we all know the story. He got out the den, everything was good, and the bad people on the other end, the people who tried to do that, he threw them in the den, and they ended up dying. But what was really interesting to me is, if you look at Daniel chapter 6, verse 23, it says, the king was overjoyed and gave orders to lift Daniel out of the den. And when Daniel was lifted from the den, no wound was found on him, because he had trusted his God. That was it. It was that simple. Daniel trusted God when this thing came against him. He believed in God. He knew that God was going to bring him through. So that is the key to success, because under having faith in God, under trusting God, there's a lot of things that fall under that. It's not just trusting God, because when I trust God that he cares for me, right? I trust God that he wants me to be prosperous. I trust God that he wants to heal my body. I trust God that he wants me to be a success, period, right? Me trusting God is applying a lot of things to my life because I believe what he wants for me. And that makes it happen. Daniel believed when he went in that den that he trusted God, right? He believed that if his time was up, his time was up. If that was it, if he got ate, that's what was God wanted to happen. But Daniel believed that, hey, he still had a mission. He still had something that God had for him to do. So he knew nothing was going to happen to him. He had faith in God. And having faith in God is the key to success, hands down. It doesn't matter. If you apply this key to success, I guarantee you this key can open all the doors to success. It may not work for others and work for, it may not work for others and work for some. It's going to work for everyone who applies it, because God will not fail you. God does not lie, and his word is not a lie. So that is the key to success. All right. I'm going to holler at you. Bye. All right. So what do you think? You think that was good? Oh, wait. Okay. All right. So let me do this. Okay. So I just appreciate that video. And, I'm going to try to put out daily inspiration. That's my thing. I'm going to get something daily and I'm just going to put it out. I'm not going to do too much with the video editing because I just feel like I'd have to keep pushing this stuff out. So if you would do me a favor, go ahead and subscribe if you're on YouTube. Go ahead and like my Facebook page if you want to. I think you should like it because I think the video was good. But, that's just me. So share if you care, like everybody says, and just, spread the message, man. If this inspired you, go inspire someone else with this video and help me grow my audience, man, because I'm out here doing this for us, right? I'm doing this for us right here because I need this word just as much as you need this word. So I appreciate it. Have a great day. God bless you. And I will be posting another one soon. Peace. Would you like more spiritual insight or training on creating your amazing business? Go head over to basisforsuccess.com and get my free report on the 10 ways to position your life for freedom completely free. Be sure to check out some of my other videos. They are sure to bless you. And remember that success is up to you.